Alright you guys, we finally got it. We got the FLYWOO DJI-04 FOV adapter, and we're putting it on the
Meteor 75 Pro.
Okay, I had to use a little slider tool, but boom, we got it on here. I'm gonna talk about this custom canopy with better lighting and all of that, and show you guys what the footage looks like in race mode and 16:9, and who I think this might be for, who it's not for, and why I'm kind of excited about this, because I think it could change the game for a certain type of pilot, depending on the size of quads you fly. All right, so you can see it's just a stock Meteor 75 canopy that I've actually used nail clippers to just sort of chisel out this area where this is going to fit, and this is pretty forgiving. Like, it doesn't have to be exact because this is TPU, or like a TPU like material, so it's gonna flex and you'll be able to get it in there. You can even adjust the canopy a little bit and it will kind of stay. I mean, as soon as you crash, it's going to go back down, but decent. Okay, so guys, to minimize jello, I don't run the antenna through the canopy hole. I actually have it just rubber band, tiny rubber band down here on the back that reduces vibrations. And then I also have, if I could focus on it, I also have a rubber band inside of there. So that rubber band, if you adjust it a little bit, it keeps that cable, that MIPI cable, from hitting this housing. Keeps it from hitting the canopy, I mean, also reducing vibrations. We'll see if this helps with jello, and if this is actually a decent long-term solution, or if this actually sucks. Alright y'all, so here we go. This is the 16:9 flight. You can see immediately some jello, but this was with Rocksteady on, so it does sort of crop out the edges of the adapter. I'll try to put some DVR footage so you can see what it looks like in goggles. It's noticeable in goggles, like you can see the thing. It's still better than flying the stock FOV, but it seems like this cropped it out. This is my first time looking at it, and it looks pretty good aside from the jello. So I'm really happy with the FOV here. The one sort of big downside on flying this on a very small whoop is it's a pretty heavy adapter. Like, I don't have the weight. I'll try to put it up on screen if it's on the FLYWOO website or if someone has weighted already, but it definitely makes the quad feel more sluggish, and you need more throttle to get it up in the air and to recover from maneuvers. So I would say freestyling was basically impossible on this day. Like, you can see how windy it was with these flags, so just flying the whoop in this wind in general is crazy. But yeah, with this extra weight, it was like, this was like as much as I could do, and this felt just kind of weird. I was getting used to it by the end. Alright y'all, here is the 4x3 footage. This is race mode, and you can see Rocksteady was on as well, so every now and then you'll see like a little bit of that adapter sort of sway into the corner of the screen, but pretty nice that it cropped it out here as well. Happy with the Rocksteady. The jello is a little bit better in 4x3, as it usually is with the Meteor 75 at least. This is looking pretty great. This is my first time watching this back, but definitely still notice the weight. The lower latency of race mode helped a little bit when flying with this extra weight, but you can see like I'm just bottoming out, and I feel like I would usually recover from that if it wasn't for this adapter weight. So I think that this is going to be really amazing for someone who is flying a slightly bigger quad. Let's say bigger than 75 millimeters, like 90 millimeter base. So 2S stuff, 3S, 4S, this would be really amazing in like 2-inch or 2.5-inch or 3-inch. I think that if you're flying for fun, but you want the wider FOV because it is massive for freestyle, then this could be epic because you're also saving weight compared to the 04 Pro, even with the adapter. So I think I'm going to be replacing the 04 Pro in my sub 250 Oasis Fly 25 and putting this in there and saving the 04 Pro for something else, because bonk. I'm guessing that the FLYWOO 1S whoop that they sell with this built in with the canopy is great because you don't have the prop guards. There's no whoop frame on that. It's just a toothpick. So that probably sort of makes up for this extra weight in the adapter, and I'm guessing that might be really fun to freestyle because this would be awesome. I'm really loving 1S again after flying the Meteor 75 Pro. So I'll probably be using this on my 2.5 inch, basically using it to convert the 04 Lite to an 04 Pro form factor because I also bought that adapter, and I'll do a review on that you can check out in the next video to see if the weight reduction is worth it and how it feels.